Okay, first commute ever on the Livewire. Let's see how this goes. It was delivered yesterday. Fortunately and unfortunately, I had a sick day. I've had this lingering cough, so I probably sound a bit weird today, but I have taken delivery of my 2020 Livewire. Has a whole, what is it? Let's see how many Ks. It has a whole 94 kilometers on the clock. 2020 model with 94 kilometers, and it's 2024 now. Pretty sweet kilometers. I've got a 49 kilometer commute. My range is currently saying 159 kilometers. So the range is theoretically plenty enough. I've been told by the Livewire people, like Facebook Livewire crew, that I will make it with no trouble whatsoever. I've always got the B plan of going into Morgan and Wecker after work just to quickly top up. But I'm hoping I don't have to do that because commuting is not fun enough already. And who needs to do a little bit more charging on the way home? I certainly don't want to spend all my time doing that, so hopefully that does not happen. No phone. Oh, okay. Let's turn Bluetooth off my phone. Actually, I'm sure I didn't, so I don't know why that hasn't connected. Yes, I will find out a little bit. Definitely got my phone in my pocket. I just turned on my Bluetooth headset and then it connected to that. Actually, the Livewire people have been saying a bit about the Bluetooth being a little bit unreliable. So maybe I have fallen into that category too. I thought I might be immune because I've got an Apple phone and it seems to be only the Android people having issues. Let's see what happens if I play some music. Hey Siri, play music. I had a brainstorm there. I thought I'll just ask Siri to turn off Bluetooth and then ask Siri to turn it back on. But the issue is if I turn off Bluetooth, I won't have it connected to my headset anymore and I won't be able to ask it to turn it back on. Oh, cruise control. How good is that? I almost bought a MT-09 SP a few years ago, and I wanted, well, actually 2 years ago, um, and I wanted that over the MT-09. Oh, I forget, MT-09A, because it had cruise control. But I ended up just getting the A. I wish I had cruise control back then. This is great. This lets you wiggle your fingers, take the weight off the hand grip. Yeah. Okay, kids. Well, as a test for commuting, this has gone pretty well. I can't remember what I started with at the beginning of the ride, but I'll put up a little bit of text on the footage. It says 124 kilometers left, which my whole commute's just under 100. So I have done this easily. If I was about half charged, then I would be worried about this commute, but on the range estimation here, like the low value is 51. So I guess if I were to really fang it home, that might be a tough trip. But the average is 124, so that should be very easy. I don't know what I'd have to do to get the maximum of 232 up here. I'm guessing I would have to chuck it in range mode. My only complaint on the road in so far is the back brake hasn't really been working very well. So I've got my foot on it now, just giving a bit of scrub in. I'm guessing it's just that it is new. Only 90 kilometers when I started this ride, so that's not very much braking that it's done in its life. It's got a bloody good turning circle. Jesus. Okay, commute done. Head off to work. Catch you later. So, just about to head home. Second leg of the commute. Let's see what we've got. 124 kilometers to empty. We've got 137 kilometers on the odometer. I rode 43.4 kilometers this morning. Home time, let's go. The ride in went really well. Absolutely zero complaint. I kept it just on road mode rather than sport mode for the way in. I did click it in the sport a couple of times, and I'll probably do the same on the way home. It really is really nice in sport mode. On the way to work, I took the way that has a little bit less highway in it, just because I was uncertain of the range. The way home, I think I'll go full along the highway, which is the route I used to take on the MT09. It's a little bit quicker. I'll probably only say it's 5 minutes in the end, but 5 minutes is 5 minutes. That worked well. I just tabbed across to the music app on the screen and then pressed play on the media player. I'd sorted out the Bluetooth before I left work. I forgot that yesterday I actually did clear the I forget what you call them now. The not cookies, but like the stored data on the player, so that it cleared my Bluetooth connection as well. So I set that up before I left work, and now it worked perfectly. I just connected to the phone, and everything appears to be working from the phone now. So the left-hand thumb, you can tab through the music like it's a little joystick, this round one at the bottom left. So if I push that to the right, it'll skip to the next song. And pressing directly down on the button will pause or play. And I guess that goes... Yep, that goes back to the start of the song. Press it again, it goes back to the previous song if you push to the left. I'm really impressed by the stability of this bike in the corner. It just really, I think maybe the longer wheelbase makes it less twitchy than the MT09. That corner I just went around, like normally on the MT09 you hit the bumps and you sort of go off your line a little bit, hit the accelerator and it sort of changes lines a little bit depending on small inputs from your hands. This one just gave it a twist and off it went in the direction I was already going. I did feel a bit of a squirm in the corner through the section a bit earlier, but these tyres are new, like 100 kilometres on them, and that's it. In sum total 100 kilometres, and they've been on a showroom floor for their entire life, kind of thing. So they might have a little bit of, I don't know, a little bit of a whirling up of the surface, which can happen with tyres when they sit for too long. They don't look blue or anything, and they're not hard, so just take a little bit to scuff off that top surface and I should have no issues anymore. Still not brave enough to fit down all the small gaps. Right. So I figured out what word I was after when I was looking for why the Bluetooth wouldn't work this morning. So I had a charger error last night. It's the first time I'd ever plugged it into the charger. Just an alert on the screen saying charger error. Or the charger stopped or something like that. I'll put up a picture. So I cleared the cache on the display. I don't know if that does anything to clear codes, but I thought I'd give it a go. Turns out that did not repair the problem. So I then Googled how to clear the diagnostic trouble codes. And clearing that code, because if you clear a code and it comes back, you know it's a problem. Usually if the code is just there but not actually going to be an ongoing issue, you'll clear it once and it'll never come back again. Because I also had an alert, which I can't put up because I didn't get a photo of this, but I had an alert that the 12-volt battery was low. I don't know if that's because of transit or who knows, I don't know. Maybe I wasn't using the kill switch button how you should when you turn it off. But the end result is that there was that error for the 12-volt battery, which if there's an issue with a 12-volt battery, you cannot charge this bike. You can't charge the traction battery. So I cleared that error in the DTC, and that resolved the charger issue. Hopefully it doesn't come back, but if it does, I'll have to see Harley and just see what they say about it. This is a used bike from 2020, original Harley Davidson Livewire. So it should be out of warranty, but with the sale I purchased an extended warranty direct from Harley Davidson. So I've got a 3-year warranty on top, and that covers the bike as if it's new. So that will cover anything. The RESS still is covered under warranty. That's the battery system. So I'm covered both ways. Covered for something that is the battery, covered for something that isn't the battery. I'm going to go and check the tyre pressures on the way home. Might have to Google what they're meant to be. I believe it's 35 in the front and 45 in the back. But I'll have to confirm that one. Just when I left my yard this morning, we've got an electric gate. And just running over the track for the electric gate, it sounded a bit dull in the front. I felt it with my hand and it felt pretty hard. Well, very hard. So I'm guessing it's going to be fine. But better to be safe than sorry. Not too far from home here. So the end result is I have returned home with 89 kilometres of range, 52% battery remaining after a 90-kilometre round trip. Let's have a look. What else we got? Total distance, 183 kilometres. So I've officially put more kilometres on the bike than I received the bike with. Pretty sweet. Very happy so far. The charger not working last night was a little bit of a downer. I thought for a second I'd have to chuck it straight back to Harley and get them to fix whatever's gone on. I'm going to try and charge off-peak tonight. If I do have an issue, well, it starts at midnight, so if I don't see it, if I don't see the issue by the time I wake up, it's too late to charge it at home. But I can always just drop into Morgan and Wacker and chuck it on for a free charge on the fast charger. So it's not so much of a problem tomorrow. There's days where that would be very inconvenient, but tomorrow I've got time. Even with the range that's left, 89 kilometers, I can get to work and still have 40 kilometers left. As long as the battery is linear. I don't know if it is yet. Perhaps the second half disappears faster than the first half. This is stuff I will learn as it happens. Right, let's see how fast I can find the manual. So, 36 front, 42 rear. Now, will this fit on? Oh, it's actually where I want it to be. It's a little miracle. Oh, I can't see. I think it says 35 already. Not much difference off what it's meant to be. Actually, I can smell tyre, so 44? Can't remember. Let's go 44. Oh, 1 psi. It's hardly worth it. So it let out a couple in the front, put in a 1 in the back.